Strengths that I have, obviously the quarterback, Josh Allen. All-world dude, force multiplier, can beat you with his arms, can beat you with his legs. Arguably the MVP for this season in terms of his play. It starts with him, man. He's the offense. Next strength is they are very dynamic on offense. Can beat you through the air with Stephon Diggs and a Gabe Davis, a Khalil Shakur. Can beat you through the tight ends, right, with a Dalton Kincaid or even a Dawson Knox. James Cook has shown that he can be an explosive runner and catcher out the backfield. And then the last thing that I would say is just their pressure package. I think they do a good job of creating pressure. Whether it's with their down four linemen or when they decide to blitz out their nickel package, both of those scenarios, they generate a good amount of pressure on these quarterbacks and force them into mistakes, man. So those are the only strengths that I was going to talk about.
I'll be quick with the strengths. Yeah. I got time for the weaknesses, though. Strengths, you mentioned him, Josh Allen. He's good. They got decent offensive weapons around him as well.
They all right. They ain't that crazy. They all right.
And then, despite the injuries they've suffered on defense, they've been playing pretty scrappy, and the defense and the team as a whole have been playing with some momentum.
Overachieve.
I'm done talking about the strengths.
There you go. Weaknesses. Josh Allen turns the ball over. The secondary has been banged up. And the run defense, when they decide to strictly play nickel, will allow some occasional yardage on the ground. Those are the weaknesses.
You don't want to talk about those a little bit more?
Oh, I gave it to you.
I need some more thoughts.
I
need those fleshed out a little bit more.
Well, because if I talk too much about the turnovers for Josh Allen, it doesn't paint the whole story. So I didn't want to get enamored with the 19 turnovers because then we got to talk about the 4,300 passing yards, the 42
No, that was on strengths. We're on weaknesses now.
I was just saying in general, that's all. But in terms of the nature of the turnovers, I do think that if we want to get into the context of them, they don't all, they don't really tell the story. Even in the Dolphins game, you could see one pick, very legitimate. You look at the 4th and 7 where he throws it into the end zone, and you're asking yourself, would you rather he just run the ball out of bounds? So it's technically not an interception, but they getting the ball at 40-yard line, or you put the ball in the end zone, give you guy a chance, and hey, if it don't work, it don't work. That was kind of the mindset, but that's Josh,
So my weaknesses, actually, I agree with everything you just said there. They turn the ball over. I think they're 8th or 9th in the league in general, and Josh has been a big part of that.
Mm-hmm.
Second thing is the run defense. Yeah, they're like average. You could definitely run on them. They're one of the bottom team. I think they're like one of the bottom 3 or 4 teams in yards per carry given up.
Mm-hmm.
Like the D line, and like you said, they're a little bit built more for the pass rush, whereas like in the run game, they have that like finesse feel, like they have that pass rush type of feel for them. So that's the way for opponents to take advantage of both defense. Like there's no doubt about it. That's pretty well known. And like you said, they like to play nickel.
Yeah.
And then lastly, I mean, the injuries are affecting them. They're affecting the team, and not only for the whole season, missing out on some blue chippers like White and Milano, but even from last game, Miami going out of there banged up. Gabe Davis, I got the injury report right here. He's still DNP.
Yeah.
Last 2 practices, and then Rasul Douglas, the guy they picked up to try to ease their secondary woes once White went down. He's your top guy.
He created 5 picks, 5 turnovers. Yeah.
After him, you just
H2P. Don't do that. H2P.
No.
It ain't no H2P. H2P came in last game.
I mean, yeah, it's
H2P.
What Dane Jackson. I don't even what's
H2P. Do you got Christian Bedford?
Yeah, because you have Johnson in the slot.
Yeah.
But the outside guys would be Jackson, Benford, and then Cam Lewis or Neal as like your emergency guy.
Siren Neal, he's straight though. Yeah.
So injuries have affected the Bills team this year. Those are, we agree on the weaknesses.
Oh yeah, we on the same page, baby. We on the same page. You know that.
Those are the weaknesses.
There it is. See, clean, bro. Like I said, bro, ain't that crazy?
Do we want to talk about weaknesses a little bit more?
A little bit of weakness, bro. What you talking about, bro?
Anything else I'm missing on weaknesses?
I thought everything was clear. I thought
Von Miller has been a little bit of a disappointment.
if that's what you want to push, came in the year he was hurt already, so it won't like they was banking on him. You know what I'm saying? But I get it though, hey man, and they don't put French fries on their sandwiches, so that's another weakness.
Yeah, what the hell? Give it the program.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. If you don't put no coleslaw, no fries in your sandwich, what you doing? All right. So it's got to come with something.
Yeah, there you go.
All righty. Well, you know, I got a couple matchups we're going to get to real quick. And after that, man, we'll holler at y'all. All right. So first matchup, man, is a pretty big one. Deion Dawkins. That's their left tackle versus Alex Highsmith. Now, we know no TJ Watt. Alex won this matchup in the preseason. But more importantly, man, Alex has had success against Deion in a couple of their matchups, actually, man. So that's one of the ones, though. If Highsmith can win this matchup a consistent amount of times, man, or at least have it where Josh is having to be forced to play faster, right, or just have a little bit more pressure, those are the type of things that potentially help encourage him to do some not so savory things for that Bills team. But that's definitely one of the ones right there, man, that you got to watch out for. The next one, we talk about they two-headed tight end monster, right? Dalton Kincaid, Dawson Knox. Both dynamic. Kincaid, way more electric in terms of just athletic ability, first-round draft pick. He's the new wave of sexy tight ends. Minka's back, though. Casey, looking like he back, right? So, with that being the case, that's the matchup. Because I do feel like if we put our linebackers on those two tight ends for 4 quarters, that is going to stress us out and it's going to make us not feel as good about this game. So when we're talking about just matching up with them from a passing standpoint, I do feel like we're going to want to see more Minka and Casey in those areas. Now, we still can do some zone concept stuff, but that's the part where, like I said, man, when they're matched up with those dudes, man, they got to win the matchups because that is definitely, a big part of the passing attack for Josh Allen. Third matchup, man. Yeah, I know we love Najee Harris, but up in Buffalo, they love James Cook. And, we're going to have
no trade talks about James Cook throughout the year?
0.
No trade talks?
0. Yeah.
No cutting him, anything, benching him?
He's a pro. He's a Pro Bowler? Did I tell you he's a Pro Bowler? Not an alter like a regular Pro Bowler?
No.
Like, yeah, man, he got a Pro Bowl, man. Yeah. They love him up there. Because he can, run, catch. He be dropping stuff, too. That's the other crazy part. He ain't even playing his best yet, man.
I saw that one drop in the Sunday night game.
Yeah, that's what we be laughing. We like, bro, your numbers are this, and that's not the first time, that happens. That's James. They be like, yo, that's crazy. But that's James. So more importantly, our inside linebackers, Landon Roberts, Miles Jack, and company.
Yeah, what do you think we're doing there? Passing situations with him.
That's what I'm trying to
Safety?
figure out, bro. But once again,
Eric Rowe, maybe.
That's what I'm trying to figure out myself. Because I'm like, if I'm gonna attack you, I don't want to do a ton of man versus you because what I just said in terms of the 12 personnel, they're gonna have Kincaid and Dawson Knox. So if I'm putting one of these safeties on James Cook, now one of my linebackers got to be on on one of those dudes. I personally think the Michael Walker part was the best just because he's the most athletic.
What about Trent Thompson? Is he coming back?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
Let me see.
I don't know.
Hold on, I got the report up.
But that's my thing. I'm like, I've almost flirt with that.
He's not even on the report, so he might be good. Trent Thompson might be good to go.
Because I'm like, I think you got to go more of that approach. But the reason I went more Michael Walker versus Trenton Thompson is if you go Trenton, now we're getting into the small ball, nickel personnel, dime personnel, and they will
probably do that on third down if it's an obvious passing situation.
Because the way that they'll do it is now instead of them saying we're going to throw it, we'll go ahead and put James Cook, and now they're running it out that same look, kind of like what we're doing. That's why I say these things are really the exact same right now. It's just the names are a little bit different, but the philosophy, the styles is almost identical, bro. Yeah, that's it. But it's just a bigger name here. It's a bigger name here. It's a bigger name here. But it's like, bro, run the ball.
we got some of our bigger names on defense.
All right, that's literally it, bro. So that's gonna be a big part, though, man. So for me, I look at that and I'm like, whether you try to do this zone concept and you're just telling these dudes you got to tackle that catch every single time.
You know what? My bad. Fake news reported by me. Thompson is on IR.
There we have it. There we have it.
Terrible information.
There we have it. Those are that's night and day, man.
Why didn't you put on IR?
Bro, they had to be recent.
I guess.
Yeah. Because remember, he just didn't play last week, but that was part of was he going to come back or not? Yeah.
Okay. Trent
So-
Thompson not playing. Not an option to
Yeah.
cover James Cook.
So, like I said, definitely then I'm leaning more. Think of it like this, man, almost like a one rat type concept. So that way my safeties, I still have my middle hole safety, but I'm gonna have that other guy matched up with somebody. It's not gonna be a middle dude and he just chill. You know what I mean? And now I just try to do some type of 2-on-1 with them LBs on James Cook because they're going to. That's one of the matches they're gonna try to utilize, and rightfully so. He done put a lot of dudes in some bad situations. So when you're looking at our defense, what do we do well? We rush the passer extremely well. So how do I combat that pass rush? It's not let me try to throw it downfield to Diggs and Davis and make these dudes have to block longer. It's let me get these tight ends out. Let me get this running back and work the dump off. Because the Bills O-line, it ain't the best, but that's a part of it. It's like, yo, James, turn around. And James has been doing an awesome job of that. So that's the part. So, like I said, our inside linebackers got to make sure we tackling that stuff, though. Tackle that thing and hunt the ball. That's the other part. Ball security. James Cook specifically will put it on the ground. So you got to hunt that thing. The same way we talk Jaylen Warren, almost identical. We love Jaylen Warren, but Jaylen Warren has on occasion put that ball on the ground. Jaylen Warren on occasion has shown some ball security issues. That's the same situation with James Cook. Love James Cook.
You overlook it a little bit because how good they are,
absolutely.
But you know it's around.
Bro, he done been benched at times this season for a quarter, and he'd come back and score, and you like, yep, we get it.
Yeah.
But he done put it on the ground. So it go hand in hand, man. After that, got to talk Josh Allen, more so versus the defense as a whole. He's going to have his waves, right? Survive the highs, and when he goes and he give you an opportunity, you got to catch it because that's also a big difference. He turns the ball over, right? But a lot of teams struggle to capitalize on those turnovers. So if he gives you one, take it. Then after that, capitalize on it because the teams that have done that, that's where the Bills have struggled. That's where the Bills have lost.
We've done that. We've
exactly.
legitimately done that.
So it's like that's the part that we're going to have to do. If not, that's why the Bills are where they are right now. They would have been the 1 seed if it wasn't for that element.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, if the Dolphins can do something with those 3 turnovers early on.
You just got to do something.
Sunday night game, they could be up double digits. But
seriously, a lot of teams struggle with that, and that's a testament to the defense. Even with it banged up, they do a good job of minimizing the damage because they know once he gets going, the same way we knew when we had 7 here. Once 7 gets going, it don't matter what you got going on out there. So that's the same type of dynamic. So for our defense, let's make sure we locked in and make sure all of that, whenever it's an opportunity, be buttoned up.
I think it's the same strategy we've been rolling with these last 3 games on our winning streak. Keep the lid on it.
Come on, man.
Make the Bills have to execute
up
and down the field, but also rely on the Steelers' offense to keep the defense healthy and rested. Mm-hmm. So maybe when Josh Allen does get the ball, there's a time or two where it's 3 and out. They're out of rhythm.
Sync. Seriously, bro.
Then we take advantage of it.
Absolutely. That's the best way.
Like that's it. Like
that's the best way,
the formula's
man.
There.
Absolutely, man. And then the last matchup, man, is simply this, man. McDermott versus Tomlin. Sean McDermott, Coach T. Obviously, they both know each other. They both Wade and Mary cats. But at the same time, man, they both are elite motivators of men. They have shown that they can get their guys to rally through any type of adversity, and they have their teams playing the best ball that they've been playing all season right now. Would you say that the Steelers are playing their best ball right now, man?
It's not even a question.
That's same energy over in Buffalo, man. So we talking these 2 dudes, defensive-minded guys, very familiar with how they think type of dudes. That's going to be one of them chess matches right there, man, that I'm really eager to see in terms of who has their team most prepared. But in terms of the adjustments, it's going to be multiple adjustments that are going to have to be made in this game. That's the one we got to win at. Coach T, he got to win this one.
And he's been doing a good job of that this year. We've seen the second half defenses in some of these games really pick it up.
But that's going to be real this week because they both are sharp as heck. They both do certain things defensively to inconvenience or make the offenses uncomfortable. And it's like, yo, whoever can make that next adjustment, that's going to be the key right there, man. So, like I said, I'm rolling with my dude, Coach T. But that's going to be one of the ones right there that I'm excited about, man. So, let's go ahead, drop these picks in real quick. Get up out of here because it's 6:52 and I don't want to get in trouble with wife. You know what I'm saying, man? Just yeah, man. All right. Yeah.
I'm assuming the game's going to be up in Buffalo.
I like it.
I'm assuming it's going to take place there as opposed to moving to Cleveland. If it goes to Cleveland, I would maybe bump the score a little bit, a few points, both teams. Just a little higher scoring.
No. I'm going to get to you on the front end before you drop your pick, just so you know. Last week, you low-key got lucky.
What do you mean?
In terms of the picks we did, because I just wanted to ahead of time before
are
you
we doing all of our picks?
No, we're doing the Steelers-Bills one right now.
Bills.
But I just want to make sure that you know ahead of time before
we
you make
doing
this
the wild
hard
card
pick.
picks
No,
though,
before
too?
you make this hard pick right now, though, just so you know, it might sway you one way or the other. I don't know if you're picking out your heart or your
I already made
your
my
mind.
pick yesterday. I'm just trying.
You was 4-4 last week, Deke. All right, you ain't do good. You ain't do good. That was not good by you.
That's
okay?
mediocre.
That was not good by you. So choose wisely today. That's all I'm saying, man.
Are we doing our wild card picks?
We're doing this pick, and then we out.
Choose wisely. So we're not doing the wild card
We
picks.
just do this point. Just
This
do this
pick?
pick. Do this pick. Actually, we do need to do the wild card. We're gonna literally rapid fire the wild card.
Okay,
but
fine.
You know
And it's less of a slate,
Yeah.
less games being played,
Absolutely.
so we should go through that quicker.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep it simple. Steelers win,
There it is.
17-13.
There it is.
That's
I like it.
That's it.
I like
we get it done.
I like it.
We just get it done. We
I
flat
like
out
it.
get it done.
I like it. Find a way,
That's what it
baby.
comes- yeah,
Find
that's
a
what it
way.
comes
It's
down
simple.
to.
Find a way, man.
Playoff football.
Mm-hmm.
Play some Steeler football out there.
Find a way. Find a way. I like that,
And
baby.
get the dub.
I like
17-13. That's what I
Let's
got.
go. Let's go, man. Shoot, that sounds good to me. Then I'll roll with you, bro. Shoot, I ain't tripping on that. That's not what we're playing. That's not all right.
There you got one.
I will just say, if the weather is like that, I like that score. If it's regular or if it's moved or if it's anything, I low-key like it 28-24. That's me.
If it goes to Cleveland,
I just like it 28-24 in general. Weather included.
what you said you liked my score though.
Yeah,
Then
I like
you switched it up.
I like yours, but I had to pick mine, I guess. Unless you're gonna.
You don't think the weather's gonna be as bad? Is that?
I don't.
Okay.
You know how it go. I feel like it's one of the ones where everybody talking about. I feel it's gonna be a dud. You know how that goes sometimes.
I
right?
wouldn't mind that.
Yeah,
I would
everybody's
not
like,
mind that.
it's the weather. It's the weather. It's about to get better.
It's
Like,
happened before.
All right, whatever, bro.
It's
I don't
happened
believe
before.
it. It might be a dud. I think the weather's gonna be a dud. So I got a 28-24. And he said, man,
And the team that wins
the
is
good guys win, bro. Just that's all you roll with the good guys, man. We always roll with the good guys. I always say the good guys win. All right, 28-24, good guys win. You know how that is, man. All right, the good guys are gonna take care of business. Period. And we celebrating on Monday. Period. You know what time we on, man.
SD Ninja 619 says team.
Boom. See
What
team.
team? What team?
Team.
What team?
Us. We. Yeah.
Listen, I already think I know what the team is that has 28 and what the team is you're predicting has 24.
Both teams in this past month have scored plenty of times, though. Both teams have scored it plenty of times.
I think I remember a comment or two that you made on one of our podcasts last week.
Last week? I remember last
And
week. That was a while ago.
It insinuated a few things.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm rolling with the team.
So you can clarify?
The team is going to win 28-24. The team.
Or I'm just going to have to roll with my assumptions.
Listen. I kind of like it to just be out there. And then next week, we can get some clarification. We'll see if y'all was right or not. Next week. So, in all seriousness, though, man, I mean, I'm weird about it. I usually don't ever pick against my teams. No way or the other, right? One or the other. But I literally can see it going both ways. I can. I feel like if it's going to be to choke them out, that's one. If it's going to be the super high score, that's the other one. All right. So there we have it. All right. So we can go 17-13. We go 28-24. But either way, it's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day. So yeah. There you have it.
You're leaving us hanging here?
That's leaving you hanging. How's that leaving you hanging? I gave you two scores. I gave you not one pick. I gave you two picks.
No, the 17-13 is mine.
That's your pick?
Steelers 17-13. That's my pick.
That was your pick,
I'm
bro.
standing on
That was on your pick, man.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that's my pick.
That's crazy.
Not just 17-13.
Listen, as an
17-13
alumni,
Steelers.
technically not allowed to ever pick against like your teams because you're an alumni. It's in the alumni handbook. So unfortunately, I have to abide by Rule 17 of the alumni handbook, and I choose the team. That's what they said. That's what they said, bro. Of course it's us, man. You know we winning, bro. Stop. Don't do that. We winning. Yeah. And we're going to be here partying on Monday. There you have it.
So no pick. Did we just go to the wild card then?
Oh, I just picked. I literally just gave you a pick right there. Was that not a pick? That sounded like a pick.
It wasn't a pick. You predicted the score, but you didn't pick the team.
I picked.
Or teams that
Listen,
Or at each
they gonna
school.
move the game to Cleveland, and we're gonna play walk in your trap and take over your trap.
Man,
What?
this is very political.
We're on the same team, man. We're on the same team. Come on, man. What you talking about?
X Concept says, "Hey, don't feel bad about it. Like, just make your pick. It's a free world. You're
No,
free to
no,
pick whoever you truly feel."
So then I pick Bofo. How about that? Bofo.
But this is also America. we like a winner. We don't like ties or anything like that.
Let's go. Call the game on the account of rain. All right, just gotta call the game. All
Shit,
right.
the game gets canceled.
Yeah, snow game. Both teams get a fast pass to the next week. All right.